Hey friend, you are back with the Aries Alchemist for another general tarot reading, and this is going to be for my water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, something here's for you. Starting off with the pot tarot, I think I'm going to be beginning with this one first, probably from now on, for the foreseeable future. So far you have the Five of Wands, the Sun card, Emperor in reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Hanged Man. I'm going to clarify those with the African American Tarot deck, and then we'll get into what it means. So you have the Five of Wands clarified by the Six of Cups, and the Two of Wands was kind of hiding behind there. So this is letting you know that if you feel like things were going very difficultly for any reason in whatever part of your life, your ancestors are doing everything they can to turn this around for you. All they really need you to do at this time is stay as positive as possible. The higher vibe you are, the easier it is for them to reset, or for you to receive what they send to you. And it just gives them more energy to do what they need to do for you. You have the Sun card clarified by the Empress. While they're doing all this stuff for you too, they're really wanting you to get closer to them at this time. Like, learn how to discern what they're saying for yourself. I was going to say hear what they're saying, but not everybody actually hears their ancestors. Like, sometimes, especially when I'm doing personal readings for people, they more so literally just move my mouth and force the words to come out. But I wasn't thinking about it beforehand. Like, it wasn't on my mind or on my heart or something like that. Other people can kind of just literally feel within their body what they're supposed to say. So, like, there's different ways that you can get the signs from your ancestors. Other people aren't really good with their senses yet, and they have to rely on the other symbolism. So like the angel numbers you see, the animals you see, and things like that, the different colors that stand out to you when you see butterflies. All of those types of things, though, are valid ways to get closer to your spirit team. So they're basically telling you, like, whatever works for you, really lean into that. Whatever's already easiest, start with that avenue. I think that's going to be your title. Also, just when it comes to communicating with your spirit team, especially your ancestors, you're going to get way clearer messages if you have an altar set up at your house too. You can book a reading with me to see how to properly set up an altar if you'd like. I mean, you can research it too. You can ask your ancestors to make the proper way stand out to you. But I'm going to tell you right now, the first few Google pages is usually complete bullshit. And most of the TikToks you'll find is bullshit. You're better off looking in like real books, or whatever is published by real practitioners. Like, if you didn't come across me, somebody else told you to do this, like my blog, for example. Or since you know me and you already trust me to be watching these, you know, my blog, for example. But, you know, just people that seem like they really know what they're talking about, like Glamour Magazine, Elle Magazine, and shit like that when it comes to their astrology and zodiac spirituality. They literally almost never know what they're talking about, because people pay to get in those articles, and they're also just trying to make money from the information. So they're going to say whatever they think will get attention. A few people just really needed to hear that. But you got the Emperor in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So for those of you watching this who are in a romantic relationship, some of you, this person is in your way right now. This doesn't mean that they're always in your way or that you need to break up, but getting a little bit of space from them at this time will make this a lot easier on you as well. Page of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. They're just reiterating that they will be communicating with you more too. That's why they need you to work on your side of the communication, so that you can actually pick up what they're putting down when they put it down. And then you have the Hangman clarified by the Seven of Wands. So the main thing to pay attention, if you look up there, is like a teacher and some students. So for a lot of you, it's going to be really important for you to learn how to discern what your spirit team is saying, because eventually you'll be led to teach other people how to do this. But you can't teach people shit you don't know. So you got to perfect it first. Let's get you a word of the week. La palabra de la semana. I like to use the plant deck for the word of the week because it literally just gives you one word on the card. And your word of the week is sacred, which is definitely on brand for the rest of this reading. So for those of you who were like raised in church or in mosque or in temple, you already understand what it means to hold something sacred, most likely. So while you don't need to go to a specific building to honor God or your spirit team or yourself, they want you to create some type of sacred place where you and like-minded people can gather, though, that is for spirituality. This doesn't mean you got to open a church or you have to rent out an event hall or anything crazy. It could literally be like a corner in your living room. Niggas could meet in the bathroom or the closet, the linen closet, the laundry room, your basement. Like, just literally any space that is designated for your communication. That's going to be very helpful as well. You can cultivate the energy there, and it'll be a lot harder for other people to interrupt that. And wherever you and your spirit team's energy is most concentrated, that's always going to be where you get your clearest messages. We'll end this off with a message from your ancestors from the ancestor deck, the soul deck. And you have dance with life and no. So this no is pertaining to, I'm hearing people ask, like, do they need to get on this shit today? Like, is this very urgent? No, not necessarily, because you literally have lifetimes to get this down pat. No exaggeration. Like, it'll be okay if you don't do this anytime this year, next year, this decade. It really doesn't matter. However, the sooner you do it, the easier your life is going to be. So I personally would do it immediately because I want a better life. But it's your prerogative, friend. And then this dance with life is literally just saying, like, have fun while you're exploring. There are going to be some hard parts. There's going to be some scary parts. Demons and all that shit is very, very real. People will be putting magic on you and everything once you start getting more into your spirituality. And it's all a test to see if you're really about this life or if you're just trying to be trendy and cool or something. If you're just trying to have a little party trick or something like that. You know, like, you will be tested, but it's always going to be okay. Make sure you're having fun. Well, that's what I have for you guys. If anything resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, of course. And if you want a personal reading, you can book that anytime, any day through the link in the description box. All right, y'all. Peace.